Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is Online Boss. Thank you for watching today. We are coming to you from Vancouver. I'm Jacob, and this is Stella, and we're
Hi.
gonna talk to you about entrepreneurial mindset and everything has to do with being your own boss online. Our special guest today is Mabelline from Singapore today. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Jacob Stella. Thank you for having
Hello.
me. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for coming on our show today. So, tell us about a little bit about yourself. Who is Maybelline?
Yes, sure. Hi, everyone watching. My name is Mabelline. I'm from Singapore, born and raised in Singapore. So prior to this online venture, I was actually working in the hotel industry. So I've been working in the hotel industry for like 13 years before I decided to switch online. So yeah, so far it's been great because I was actually wondering if I can do this online business because I have always
Mhm.
been like a hotelier my whole life since I
Yeah,
graduated from school. So I was actually a bit worried about whether I can cope with it or not. But it shows that the training
yeah, I
here
can.
it's really great that no, it's really helping me a lot to run this business well. Yeah.
That's awesome. I can see that you're definitely doing a really great job on your business. But do you have any experience before? Were you doing a hotel business, or this is actually your first business?
This is my first business, like
Wow.
really like first business. I was always an employee like my whole life because that's just comfortable and that's what how I think we are raised also in Singapore. We don't really have
Mhm.
that entrepreneurial mindset, I would say. We always like to play it safe and
Mm-hmm.
then get a safe income, and it's always like after getting the paper, the qualification, get a job, and then that's just how life is. We don't
Normal.
even think about entrepreneur setting our own business because it's like, wow, you must be like super rich to be able to run your own business. Yeah.
Wow, that's not what I heard. I heard that Singaporean they have a hunger for success, so they have entrepreneurial mindset. That's what I heard. So
No,
so
maybe
tell
not
us
not in the circle of my friends.
so tell us what's the biggest difference from being an employee and being your own boss online?
I think the main difference is taking control, right?
Hmm?
Because before when I was working, pretty much I'm being controlled, and I'm like selling
Okay.
off my time to my boss, and whatever deadlines and whatever tasks that I need to do, I have to do it whether day or night or like working through the night. And yeah, pretty much trading time for money. But right now the situation is changed. Being your own boss means you can set your boundaries,
Yeah.
when and how you decided how much time you want to spend in running this business and setting aside time for yourself and for your family. So that kind of gives me the kind of time freedom that I actually wanted, not just about work and money but also overall as a person, right? To do things that I love and to spend time with people who matters. Yep. So that is really a main difference. Taking control. Before that, I have no control about my own time at all. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So, how did you ended up in this online business? Do you have any like uh that turning point that makes you jump into the online business if you don't have like any idea how you want to do an entrepreneur? I just curious.
Yes, that's right. I would say I accidentally stumbled on this entrepreneurial opportunity. It was never an intention to start an online business, right? Okay, so back to year 2018, right? Maybe I just have to start a bit of story about myself then. Year 2018, that was the year when I was actually at the peak of my hotel career. I got the title that I have always worked hard for, like 13 years. I finally got there, but that was the year that my son, my eldest son, was actually diagnosed with leukemia. That
Ooh.
was really very, very tough for me when I was just about 2 months into my new role, into something that I have always wanted, and he was not well. And of course, like any parents, I left the job
Of
and
course.
left the industry for good and accompanied him for that whole chemotherapy journey for 2 years. And he finally recovered in year 2020. That was last year. Right. So
Mhm.
last year, after he recovered, earlier last year, I was actually trying to go back to the workforce by going through interviews again and back to the hotel industry. but the interviewer wasn't exactly nice to me because I wanted something similar to what I was holding before my
Mm-hmm.
previous position before I left. He said that you have been like a stay-home mom for 2 years already. You kind of like disconnected from the industry. Like if you don't come back, mm, what makes you think that you're up for the job again? Like
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
that's
Wow.
very hurtful, very hurtful. And after hearing that, I know I wouldn't want to work for someone like that. Even he decided to take me in the end because he has no compassion. I felt it's not
Yeah.
empathetic at all, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So what if I'm a stay-home mom for that number of years? I kind of felt belated,
mm-hmm.
and okay, then so that interview didn't go through that well in the end, right? And
Hmm.
I tried finding other jobs as well, like even trying supermarket, doing cashiering jobs at fast food restaurant. I couldn't get any because that time was also COVID, and it was kind
Yes.
of tough to get a job. I couldn't get anything, and that was about January, February, and I just like okay, stay at home, and hopefully something comes along. And in July last year, I just happened to see an ad on Facebook and talking about this online business that got me a bit curious because the story that this person shared, she's a working mom who has exactly the same struggle, and she shared how interesting this online business has got her into the position of having an option to leave her full-time job, and the amount of time she spent a day is about 2 hours a day to run this, and she has a lot of
Hmm.
time to do the rest of things. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I just then accidentally like stumbled on this, and then started this last July actually. Yeah,
Wow, that's amazing. Everything happens for a reason.
I
So I
believe.
mean,
Hmm.
you didn't meant to go back to your old job, and also the manager wasn't that nice to you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hotel industry. It's not like you completely move to another industry. Why would it be a lot of change for you to adapt? But they just wouldn't let you get into that position. So I think everything happens for a reason that you're just not meant to go back to that job. You're not meant to take another job. You're meant to become your own boss online last year. So I think that's what's supposed to happen. So congratulations that happened to you. That's really inspiring. Um,
Thanks.
so thank you. So what does success look like to you, in your opinion?
Well, previously I always thought success is just about having a great job title and earning a lot of money every month. But right now, it kind of changed. I felt success is just more than just a job title and having money. It meant having a healthy body, a healthy mind, having the time to do what you love to do. It's more like overall, like I shared earlier, it's just not about money and a title anymore. So success really means a lot more to me now. Having time to spend with my family, my husband, and my kids, and also having time for myself and not just selling my time away for money anymore. Yeah, so this is what I term success as now, like today.
Wow,
That's
I can
that's good.
really resonate with that. Like when I used to be an employee, my mind also always about uh, working hard and then make my boss acknowledge me, and then eventually get the pay raise,
Yeah.
eventually get the promotion. The mind is only that. Um, but we've sometimes forgot to take care of ourselves, and then I can totally resonate with you. But now, since you are a business owner and then have more flexible time, how long you spend your time at home with the business and then with your two kids?
Okay. I usually spend about 2 hours of two accumulated hours a day to run this business. So usually in the morning between 7 to 9, it's my peak period because I need to prepare my children for
Mm,
school. So when I come back home, and about this time now, it's about 10 in Singapore, would be my free time when I will get to spend time to do my online business. And then and the next time I will get time to do it would probably be at night when the kids are asleep. So about 2 hours here, and then I set boundaries a lot. Like when I'm supposed to spend time with the kids, I will actually try to put my phone and this business aside, and I'll not touch it until they are asleep, and I'm kind of done and fulfilled what I should do as a mom and to spend that time with them, then I will then look into my business. So I love the flexibility that this got to offer. And when I first started, I didn't have a laptop when I started running this business. I started running this business solely with just my smartphone for 5 months.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And yeah, so I love it that I don't have to invest a lot of this kind of gadget to get started. And it's just more economical for me, like not a very risk taker kind of entrepreneur to
Mhm.
start this business, because just with a smartphone I run it like for 5 months. And it's only on the fifth month, because when my business expanded, I need to do my profit and loss statement and my, to do some budgeting and some tracking. Then that's when I thought I really need a laptop, because I can't do Excel on my mobile phone. And that's when I invested after 5 months of running this business. Yeah,
Wow.
so I felt, yeah, it's like anyone can do it. So
Wow.
that's what
Yeah.
really
Who doesn't
attracted
have a
me.
smartphone, right? Everybody have a smartphone.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. One has that.
Yeah. When
Mm.
when I started, I didn't know that you can do with a smartphone. I actually I went, I bought programs, I bought things I don't need just because I want them. But that's really good that you actually can do the beginning step steps with just a smartphone. That's amazing. So, what's the biggest factor that helped you to become successful?
I guess it's the first is the community that I'm working with, because they are all like-minded and positive people. So that kind of changed my mindset into running this business. So I felt mindset is very important in running this business. It's not about just you have the technical skills in doing digital marketing, social media marketing. I think that's not so important. The mindset, a learning mindset to learn and to overcome whatever challenge that we meet in business, right? I mean, that's real. We will have sometimes we meet failures or challenges, but how you're going to overcome that and then learn from it and then move on. I
Mhm.
felt that is a huge takeaway for me while I run this business, and helped me a lot um, to expand my business. Previously, I have a lot of expectations of myself, like how to run this business. I have to achieve this and that by this certain time. But I feel that progression in business is not linear. And it's not like I put in 5 hours today, I expect myself to be there. I put in another 10 hours, I tell myself to be boom. I need to, I can achieve a lot. It's not that. It's really about enjoying the whole process, having a correct mindset to run it, and of course have less expectations, I would say. Not saying that I don't have a goal, a vision, but don't expect too much, because you have done this and you want a result like that. So I
Mm.
Yeah.
felt that kind of shift and having that kind of accepting of myself, that really helped me to to grow my business over this 1 year. Yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful because I remember when I started, I also just don't have the mindset, but I had a lot of expectation. I want if I put in the work, I expect to get something from out of it. But in business, that's not how it goes. You're gonna get results, but not the way that you expect to come. So that's what I learned. How about you, Stella?
Yeah, I feel the same too. Like uh, I think in business, we need that learning stage that we strengthen in our core, and then when we are ready, then our business can also grow exponentially. But I agree with you. Like the learning stage to grow ourselves is really important, and the mindset too. Wow.
Yes.
Um, do you have any like books or author that, or like a public figure that you follow that helps you in the mindset transition?
Yes, I followed a lot of law of attractions reading videos, and one author, I love Robert Kiyosaki. I've been following him quite a lot, and
Yeah.
I love the quotes that he shared, and I felt it's just so real. Sometimes when you look at what he say, it's just so true.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's someone that I personally followed over this 1 year when I started the business. Actually, yeah.
He gave like I also learned about the money quadrant from him, so
Mm-hmm.
that's also shifting my mindset and make me understand, oh, I was in this quadrant, now I'm on my way to the other way, on the right side.
That's right. I love how he actually explained about having debts, good debts and good debts, bad debts and
Mhm.
good debts. Like sometimes when you need to invest money to run a business, is that considered a debt? Yes, it could be, but it is termed as a good debt because the
Yeah.
amount you invest is potentially going to give you more to help you finance these debts that you put into business. So that's
Mhm.
something that opened up my mind as well because I learned that from him. And before that, I always felt that, hey, putting in money is always a debt. But we failed to realize that, hey, this is a good debt that is going to generate money
Wow.
for us to finance that debts that we put in. Oh, then that kind of like got me very interested in him. I followed him
Yeah.
because he's very knowledgeable.
Yeah. He's one of he's one of the persons that things he says, it's kind of opposite of what, what I've been told. So that actually got my attention because I remember, I don't remember what the last thing I heard from him, but it's completely opposite of what I've been
Mm.
told from the society, how I should manage money. So,
That's right.
yeah,
He's very interesting perspective. So everything that he shared, it's like, wow, it's mind opening for me.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So I know that, you know, you're working online, and I know that there are other people also thinking about working online as well. But I think some people are having hard time to actually take action or make the decision to take action. So would you have any advice or any tips to help
Yes.
these people to take action or make decisions?
Yes, I do encounter people like because usually they are just scared because it's really something out of their comfort zone. Like how I was feeling as well when I decided to take the plunge to like start this because we are just so scared. Like we have no experience, we don't know what is going to happen. We basically don't know like the amount of time effort in fact the money that we're going to put in this business is going to bring us any results or not, right? People are
Mhm.
generally scared of losing money, but one thing I feel that if you really want a change of your lifestyle that you are currently in and you felt so unhappy about it, do take action because if you don't take action it will just be a dream. If you take an action it will be a goal. So that's what I felt very strongly, like if people who are still scared about starting a business because of losing money, but just be very frank and realistic. You need money to make money. There's nothing that don't need money and you get money. If there is, it's a scam, I felt, right? Just like even today, I want to invest in a certain amount into the bank to get that kind of good interest rate. I need to still put in money to earn
Yeah.
money. Likewise, everything putting in money to run a business to earn money. So I guess it's the mindset that this person, are you really wanting to start something on your own to get out of the situation that you are in? Then you need to know we need money to make money. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's everything I want to say. Della, do you have anything to add?
Thank you.
I think my mom always told me that if you want chicken, if you want to catch a chicken, you still need to throw a rice to you know to catch
You need
the
to, yeah,
chicken.
you need to invest in some good qualities,
Yeah,
like rice
Right.
for chicken to
something.
eat. Yeah, right. So the chicken will be a good chicken, a fat chicken, or something that will
Yeah, you
get you
don't know.
more.
Yeah.
That you can yield more. Yeah, I guess that's just running business. We have to be really realistic about that. That there's no such thing as free lunch in this world, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because most likely, well, you're spending money, but you're losing money or you're actually gaining money because it's a business. It's not just like purchasing products and that's it. It's
Yeah. So
actually investing into a business.
Correct. It's like even like let's just give an example. If I put in $100 to run a business every month and I'm earning 200 from it, then that's great. I'm still earning 100 out from putting that 100 inside to run a business.
Well, your
So
profit is 100%, so that's pretty good.
yes, I mean, yeah. So people fail to see that. You see, people only see the amount you put in. They fail to realize how much you can get back in return. So I guess that's the main thing that's usually stopping people from starting something that they want. Not even, not maybe not this online business, but generally things that they have always wanted in life as well. When they see the amount of investment, wow, I put it, they fail to realize that, hey, how much I can actually get out of it if I'm
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
do this today.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing with us today. I'm Jacob, this is Stella, and this is Mabelline from Singapore. So thank you for watching today. If you have any questions, drop us a comment. We will answer that. We will be back next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maybelline.
Thank you, Jacob
Thank
Stella. Bye bye. Have a great day. Have a great night.